Welcome to another pick a card reading. We're going to find out what you can expect during the month of February. Remember that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. So all you have to do is pick one of these three piles or decks. Whichever one caught your eye first, that will be your pile. If you cannot decide, you can always take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask what you can expect in February. Feel those words, think about that month, and take another deep breath, open your eyes, and wherever your eyes went to first, that will be your pile. You can listen to more than one because sometimes the messages do connect. So there may be little aspects of different messages for you in each one, and that's only if you cannot choose and your eyes are going all over the place. So maybe watch the entire video or watch for only the two piles that you keep looking at. The timestamps will be down in the description box below, so check those out. And remember that I do personal readings, so all the links will be down below as well. So I will see you in your reading. Welcome, Group 1. Let us see what you can expect in the month of February. So the first message you have is don't let pride get in your way. So whatever this is referring to, allow things to flow as they are. Okay, don't try to control everything. Don't try to Don't try to be braggy about things. If, let's say, you do achieve things, if something good comes out of it, it's like you don't have to announce it. Not everyone has to hear it. And just be happy for yourself. Of course, you can share it with, the people that you love that will be happy for you. But whatever this is about, don't let ego or pride get in the way of it. Because you can self-sabotage. You can jinx it. Your work might suffer, I'm hearing as well. Okay, healthy ego is good to have, but extreme isn't. So just be aware of that. You got healing, so there's healing taking place in February. And you got procrastination. So something is being dealt with. Perhaps it's the healing that ends up breaking that cycle of procrastination for you. And I'm feeling such heavy energy with this healing card because it's different for everyone. For some people, it's the self-doubts and, just healing your mental state. For others, it's healing something that was like a relationship or trauma or something from the past. It's like these very heavy energies that are coming through. And with the 21 here, which is a number 3, it's like saying you can heal yourself or at least ease the pain by being creative, by having some sort of hobby or art practice of some sort, in order to heal and guide those emotions into something healthy. A lot of people think that you have to be happy in order to do art, but I find that the greatest times that I felt most creative, or even the times where my art, the things that I created was something that I really loved, was always during the time I was the most depressed, or the times I felt really heavy emotionally. That's when the most creativity comes out. So use art as a way to guide those emotions and release them. You got Scorpio energy coming through, so this could be someone that has Scorpio in their sun, moon, or rising that comes into your life, or someone that you already know that will be emphasized this month. Meaning as in maybe you will be around them more, or They might help you with something, just emphasize in some way. This could also be Scorpio energy coming in. A sort of transformation of sorts, right? Because Scorpio is death energy and death is transition. So it doesn't have to be literal death, but just a transition of your life. And that's possibly taking place because of the healing. You also got earth energy, so grounding. And I feel like with the don't let pride get in your way, it has that sense as if it's saying, don't allow pride or ego to prevent you from healing and taking accountability. Right? We always fault others for things. We sort of, we kind of feel shitty just thinking that we're at fault for something, right? And it doesn't even have to be that you're at fault. Maybe it's just taking accountability by deciding that once and for all you're going to step out of the depression, that you're going to stop feeling pity for yourself and you're going to take action towards bettering yourself, right? Maybe going to the gym and getting the body you want, right? Taking the time for it. Maybe that's the procrastination that needs to stop as well. It's like, it's time to say enough is enough. I'm not going to pretend that I'm perfect. I'm going to try to build myself to be better, to do better. Right? So a lot of grounding needs to take place, being humble. Oracle, sacred living spirit speaking and intervention. Just with her throwing these leaves into the sacred fire, it just feels like it's time to let go of the things that have been weighing you down, because they're not serving you. All they're doing is keeping you at a lower vibration, a lower energy that prevents you from not only seeing the opportunities around you, but from manifesting and experiencing them. Right? If you're constantly looking, for example, at one specific color, you're not aware of all the colors around you because you're so focused on that one color. Right? It's like staring at one wall when there's a beautiful art gallery behind you and you're staring at a blank wall. There's no purpose to it. Let go of those feelings. Use art or any creative way, even if it's athletic, right? If you're into sports or the gym, whatever it is, use those ways in order to release all that heaviness, all that energy, and start to shift your focus into something better. Don't gravitate or depend on exterior sources to make you feel better. Do things that make you feel happy for you. But it's like, this oracle is like telling you to release, to let go. Because there are better things that you can fill your cup with, and not this empty void of sorts. Move your body, dance, breathe, flow. So February is a time when you start shifting your life into something more positive, where you should be more active. Right? Winter tends to sort of dull us down, make us want to be more cozy. We barely move around. That's why we also gain more weight, right? Because we're not moving as much as we do in the summer. We're eating more because it's hibernation time and we just feel we need more fuel inside of us, more food. But the thing is, you're only simmering in that dullness. Your body is starting to feel heavy. You're starting to feel bad about yourself. That's why there's also this seasonal depression. Try to build yourself up. Use this time now, before the warmer seasons come in. Use this time now to prepare yourself, your body, your mindset, so that once spring, the real new year comes in, you're not just starting to do better, but you're already there. even if you're halfway there, at least you've done something to better yourself. Okay, so here we got the Ace of Needles. So there is a new mental energy, a new mental shift, focus coming in for you during the coming month. Okay, you can expect things to become a little more stable and grounded. Some of you may be getting a promotion, a job, starting a family. Things are becoming more grounded, just like the earth energy was saying, right? Things are becoming more grounded. You got the Queen and King of Presents, which is the Pentacles. There's lots of earth energy here, but it seems like February is becoming like a better month for you. You also have the Knight of Candles and the King of Candles. So fire as well. There's passion, there's inspiration, there's motivation. It's like things are starting to pick up, and it's as though once you release that heaviness and that negativity and the things that don't serve you, suddenly it's like your mind shifts into this new state where just by focusing on the things that do serve you, that do make you feel good, that make you feel happier, and that sort of give you like purpose and drive, just shifting your focus on that, suddenly it's like everything starts to come in. And underneath the deck here, you got Judgment. So karma will deal its cards how it wants, right? If you've been working on yourself, you're going to get those rewards. If you've been slacking off, then you're not getting anything. Right? You're getting more of whatever energy you put out into the world. So the more you work on yourself, the more you basically tell the world, the universe, the great consciousness, source, God, whatever it is, you tell it that you're worth it. Okay, so keep working on yourself, because then the universe will match that energy, meet you halfway, and give you the rest. So just trust the process. Believe in yourself even if no one else had before, because you are worth it. You're here because you're worth it. Nothing that is in this dimension is here just because. Everything has its purpose. Everyone. Okay? No matter how small or how big. So group 1, I wish you guys luck. I hope that you take the time to work on this, whatever it is, whether it's yourself or a situation. Remember not to allow pride and ego to rule you. It's okay to take accountability. It's okay to feel shitty about yourself, whether you have done something or it's just because you procrastinate and you fear change, whatever it is, but work on it, okay? Because just by working on that, by moving your body, getting out there, being more active and building yourself up, you're going to see that shift. You're going to see better things come in for you, okay? So I'm rooting for you. I do have faith in you. And I trust that you will take the time to do this. So I'll see you guys next time. welcome group 2. Let us see what you can expect during the month of February. You got surrender to the divine. So trust the process. Go with the flow. Try not to control things you cannot control, right? Not everything can be controlled by you. So just do what you can and allow the universe or things to just work out on their own, okay? And remember that not everything might be meant for you. Sometimes you have to just let things go because it's not for you, right? So you have hold your vision. So focus on that goal that you have. Also with hold your vision, it could be saying, don't allow things to distract you, right? Things on the side, whether that's social media or what other people are doing or what other people want for you. Hold your vision on what it is you want, your path, your goal. Okay? Don't allow anything else to push you off or to limit you or to prevent you from moving forward or slow you down. Okay? Unleash your creativity. That kind of feels like it's connected with this vision card. So I assume this is a creative goal, a project, maybe a business. Pay attention to signs. So there are things in your life that keep pushing you towards something. This sort of energy kind of feels like as if someone has a purpose that they're not even aware of, and they're filling their time with things that aren't meant for them. Maybe like a shitty job that, you do just for the money, but it's like your purpose is greater than that. And there are signs that keep pointing you to what you actually have to be doing. And remember, take this like however resonates, so it doesn't even have to be career oriented. This could be just signs that are telling you that there's something that you need to do, something you need to fulfill, someone you may need to talk to, or whatever, however it resonates. But it just seems like these signs keep popping up, whether it's through song lyrics or a music that suddenly comes on, or a conversation you hear on the side and like something is emphasized, or you're flipping the channel and there's this movie or commercial or something. It's like there's signs everywhere around you pointing you towards something, but it's either you're oblivious or you keep shrugging it off and thinking, was that a sign? Nah, maybe I'll wait until I get a better sign, right? But it's like it's been there. It's been telling you, and you just keep like throwing it back. So be aware of that. You have Sagittarius energy, so there's fire for you during this month of February, or it could be that someone that comes in with this sign in their sun, moon, or rising. It could also be that February is more fiery, more passionate for you, maybe even more kinder towards you, gentler, but more fierce, right? So it's like holding that vision, just like Sagittarius with the bow and arrow, right? Aiming for what it is you want to do. Yeah, I don't think it's slower energy. I think this energy moves quick. It's like it's slow at the start where you have to focus on that goal, right? It's like aiming, just like the centaur aims its bow and arrow towards a target, right? And in that moment, there has to be stillness and precision. So I think that's why it's telling you to hold your vision, because you need to plan out something precisely. And then once you're in that stillness and you have that thing planned out, move, right? Just like an arrow moves through the air quick, or just like a centaur charges, right? I mean, it's a half horse here. That horsepower is like fast. So hold that vision, aim at what it is you truly want, and then proceed charging into it. Returning home, transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome. So it seems like you're returning back to something. It doesn't have to be like a physical home, like literally, but just, it's like there's this change coming where you're returning back to something, whether it is something you used to do, some place you used to live, maybe you are reuniting with someone, and it doesn't have to be an ex, maybe it's just like a friend you haven't seen forever, or someone you lost touch with, and now you're getting, that connection back. But something in February is coming back to you, or you are returning back to it. And it's going to be pleasant. This isn't something that is toxic or negative, because you have that loving welcome. So this is something that sort of is meant to be. Maybe if this is, let's say, a person, maybe you guys disconnected because at the time both of you had growing to do, evolving, right? And now you're on the same page type of thing. And it's more, beneficial and stronger than it used to be. So that's if it's a person. You got shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. So this is telling you to not conform, to not be a wallflower, to not blend in with the environment, to not to go with whatever other people are saying or doing, but it's about standing up, being your own true self, right? So that's maybe what is being brought out in February. Also, it could be that if you are working at a type of job, like maybe like an online thing, if you're a creator, you might get more recognition, right? Because shine brightly could mean like shining so other people can see you, right? So there's recognition that might take place in February. Even if you do have a normal 9 to 5 job, it could be that maybe your boss sees the amount of work you're putting in and maybe promotes you, right? It's like you're going to stand out somehow during the month of February. Ace of Cups. Something is being gifted to you. This could also mean a new like emotional connection that takes place. There could be more opportunities coming your way, or the sort of like feelers you put out, something catches on. So for example, if you have been filling out resumes, for instance, something comes up and you get a call for a job or something, okay? It's also telling you that temptation or distractions might be active at this time. That's why I think you got to hold your vision card, because there are things that might be coming in that will want to grab your attention and maybe keep you stuck in some way, whether it is mental or physical. So you have to be aware of that, right? Because it's like when others, for example, if someone is jealous of you and they're seeing that you're slowly starting to achieve something, right? They might start like some sort of drama just to prevent you from going further, right? It's that sort of energy. So it's like things are picking up for you and something or someone notices. So this could be a spiritual type of thing, or like a literal physical situation, but something will notice that you are starting, especially, you're starting to shine brighter, you're starting to be noticed more. you're unleashing your creativity, and things are starting to pick up in February, and that sort of energy, person, being, entity, whatever it is, they notice and they want to pull you back with distractions, right? They might distract you with, I don't know, food commercials just so you don't lose that weight, or with scrolling on social media just so you don't actually work on the project that you're so enthusiastic to work on. Or it might tempt you with like one night stand opportunities, by pushing like attractive people your way when all they're offering is emptiness, right? Because there's no connection, there's no feeling or love between you two. So it's like there might be some sort of temptation or distraction or something that tries to sort of push you off balance, but you have to be the one to hold your vision, just like that Sagittarius card suggested, okay? You got the Page of Pentacles. An offer could be coming in. Again, job or maybe even help of some sort. I'm hearing donation for some. Maybe if you have some online thing going, maybe there could be a big donation coming towards you, or a big tip, right? Maybe you're Twitch streaming and someone like donates a big tip to you. It seems like your mind is going to be more at ease during this month. It's like the things that you have been worried about before won't worry you as much because of this sort of change coming in, especially if you're working and holding that vision, focusing on that goal and what you want to achieve. It's like your mind, even though it's busy and working on things, it's more at ease and not as much fighting with you, right? There's not that push and pull anymore because you have purpose now. Underneath the deck, you have the moon. This could also be telling you that what you can expect is that you won't be able to see everything, right? Because when it's night outside, you can't see everything in detail. We need the sun for that. So you might not see everything in great detail during February, right? But with the moon and its glow, you can still see something. So even if the rewards aren't coming in, you're still going to see some aspects, and the signs will be there that what you're working on, what that goal you have in front of you and trying to achieve it, and the little steps towards it, you're going to start to see the signs that this is meant for you, that you're on the right path. Okay, so just use your intuition, use discernment, especially with the Devil card here and what it might tempt you with. Use your intuition to understand and know when something is right, when it's wrong, when you need to leave, when you need to stay. Choose your battles, right? So you're going to have a better sort of peace of mind. Just being present and staying focused on what it is you gotta do. Okay? And staying focused is what is going to make you shine brighter. Okay, so group 2, I wish you guys luck. I really hope that this resonated for some of you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this video, especially since it helps find other people that may need to hear this message. And all my socials and everything will be down in the description box below where you can follow me. I tend to do daily message readings on like one card pulls on TikTok and Instagram. So all the links are down below. And get a personal reading if you're interested on what, let's say, February has in store for you personally, or just any type of message you need to hear or situation that you want to learn more about. So I will see you guys next time. Hello group 3 and welcome to your reading. So what can you expect in February? You gotta bring love into the situation. So whatever the situation is, you cannot bring in fear or baggage or ego or pride. You have to bring love into it, okay? So understanding, comfort, listening, maybe words of encouragement, whatever the situation is for you, okay? You have to bring love into it. Have faith. So either some of you might return back to a faith, maybe a ritual of sorts, and faith doesn't always have to be organized religion, it could just be spiritual aspects of it, right? So take it however resonates for you. But what February holds for you is maybe a deeper connection to your spiritual path. Perhaps you'll start looking deeper into something that you may have lost throughout the years. You have Aries energy, so that is fire, that is ambition. That is taking control of your life, of maybe your spirituality, and taking action. Okay, Aries isn't a sign that sits back and just watches. It's a sign that moves forward, that headbutts its way through. Okay, it's stubborn, but it gets shit done. You have the healing temple of the lunar light, life cycles, energy healing, communication. So because it is a temple and you have faith here, perhaps a connection, connection between you and your faith. Because the temples usually, are like churches, mosques, things like that, right? Those are also temples. They're temples of worship. So this could be for someone that maybe has lost their way with their faith or spirituality, and in February you start to get back into it. You start to flow. It doesn't have to be a big change, right? Take a little as you can, but at least the steps are there and you're slowly bonding again. I'm also hearing that some of you may be lost and confused regarding faith. Take your time with it. Okay, you don't have to choose an actual organization just to be close with a creator or God or whatever you choose to believe in. Organized religion is made by man, humans. Okay, if you want to connect to something higher, then you need to look within, because you are part of that higher source. It's within you. It's nothing external. It's not in the clouds. It's not in an actual building. It's not with other people. It's within you. All the answers are there. So you just have to connect deeper, whether that's by meditating or spending more time in nature, observing nature more, learning from it, even being more creative, right? Art tends to connect you with your heart, which connects to the soul. So there are many ways you can reach and find God or source. More natural ways, other than listening to other humans preach. This could also be that February is a transitional energy. So something that transitions you into maybe something more deeper. Maybe this faith message isn't about actual faith, but maybe just something more deeper and of quality. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people right now are sick of the fakeness, sick of the fake accounts online, or fake people, or the masks they wear, or how they pretend that they're luxurious and rich. And even now, luxury just, it sort of has this feeling of disgust because of how shallow it feels, how people portray themselves online, that just gives you that ick. It's like people have been wanting luxury, but just seeing how these people show off through it, it just sort of makes you not even want it. It just has this void, this shallow energy about it. I don't know, I can't explain it, but I feel like a lot of people might resonate with the message that they want something of quality. And I'm seeing it also through threads where so many people are wanting quality relationships, quality people, right? People that are honest, that don't just move on to another person because things got hard, but still stick with you, wanting to maybe work on it, right? Find middle ground or compromise, do whatever it needs just to have that stable relationship succeed, right? That's what everyone keeps trying to look for. But also remember that you have to be that person as well, right? You can't be looking for someone of value, of quality, of depth, but then you're out there with wandering eyes and looking at other people and how hot they are, or you're messaging or following or liking other hot people's accounts, while wanting your person to be loyal to just you, right? So you have to embody the things that you want this other person to have. Open to love, relationships, passion, fulfillment. Okay, so, I mean, considering that February is also, Valentine's Day is coming up and stuff, it's like it's telling you to be more open, or perhaps you will be, right? Because we're asking what you can expect. So there is this sort of energy of love coming in for you in February, and it doesn't even have to be a partner. It could be just love for yourself, being more kinder to yourself, understanding that being someone of quality means being whole within yourself. And you can't be whole if you're always down, if you're always sad or angry, or punishing yourself for shit that you did, or maybe because other people treated you like shit and then you're punishing yourself for it. It's like you have to stop that. You are not what happened to you, okay? Remember that broken people tend to try to break others, right? People that either refused or didn't have their dreams manifested or realized, they become bitter, and then they try to shit on other people so that theirs isn't realized as well. So don't take it personally when other people shit on you, because it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. I know that our brain starts to believe the words that other people tell us, especially if it's repeated enough times, but you have to deprogram yourself. Laugh and have fun. Smile, positive energy, joyfulness. This seems to be a group that it's like there's heaviness in the energy, but it's telling you that as long as you bring love into the situation, everything will start to flow and shift for you, right? More laughter, more joy, more love, more depth, more quality, more action. Everything is already there, ready to meet you halfway. You just have to do the work, open yourself up to it. Okay, don't just give up. Don't just shut down and close everything off. The universe is ready to meet you there. Imagine if there was a door halfway, right? And you're on one end, the universe is on the other. And the universe is standing behind the door waiting for you, and you're just here. And you see this void in between, but you can't see the door because everything is dark. And you're just sitting here and thinking like there's no point to it. Nothing is coming, right? But if you do the work, if you take the time to focus on the benefits, what is making you feel good right now? What can you say you are grateful for? What sort of people are trying to cheer you up or that love you, right? And the more you focus on that, the closer you get to that door. And once you get there, once you get to the middle ground, the universe opens that door and everything flows in. But you need to let go of that dark, dull energy, because you're festering in things that won't benefit you and you're just wasting time for it. And what sucks is that you feel like there might not be a point, right? That everything is hopeless. But it's because you're the one keeping yourself in that energy. There is so much more to discover, to learn, to experience, to taste, to know and see. And all it takes is just a shift in your thoughts. It's that simple, just a shift in your thoughts. I'm telling you, do it for a week and see how things start to change. Of course, miracles aren't going to happen within a week, but there will be differences. Yeah, it seems like there will be inspiration and like a want in order to shift and change things that will make you work on it. It might not be a lot of work daily. It might be just little steps at a time, but it will take you to the creativity, the passion, the drive that you lacked for so long or currently, whatever it is. And it's going to help you also um, start to mend mentally. Okay, because all of this that you might have been feeling, this heaviness, it's all mental, right? Physically, you're okay. Emotionally, sure, you're down, but it's all mental, because you can choose to feel better. You can choose to be happy, but it's that mind that keeps making you stuck, right? So things are going to start flowing as long as you start to shift, you start to choose to see things differently. That's when everything will start to turn around for you, okay? And it will lead you to a state of mind that is more, I wouldn't say right away at peace, but it's getting there, okay? It's mending. It's like underneath the deck you got the Two of Presents. It feels like this sort of change is going to help you sort of balance out. You're not only going to maybe feel the heaviness, it's going to sort of balance you out so that, you know, there's more light and life inside of you. And it's okay to have some darkness in you, you know, some caution, some um, even a touch of sadness. It's okay, as long as you don't dwell in it, right? So that's why I think this change that is coming in February, as long as of course you work on it, it's going to help you balance out your state of mind so that things become a little more easier, and it's going to get easier to breathe as well. Okay, you're going to see that there is potential, that there is hope. Okay, but as long as, just remember to laugh and have fun. Okay, do things that you actually enjoy, that make you feel good inside yourself. Whether it's a hobby, whether it's walking and being out in nature, or hanging out with a certain friend or friend group, just something that pulls you out of that darkness and balances you out. That could also be something that might be happening during this time. Maybe with this Aries card, maybe if you have an Aries friend, they are great at bringing you out of this sort of energy, because an Aries is like, it's fire, right? We're firecrackers basically. It's like if we see that someone is sad and low, we're not going to let them dwell in that space. We're going to bring that shit out. We're going to do whatever it needs to do. So if you have an Aries friend, tell them you're feeling a little shitty. Be open. It's like, tell them what you need. If it's not a solution you need, let's say you know the solution, right? You just have to shift your energy, your focus, think differently. That's your solution. But they could help you, have a little fun. Maybe watch a comedy or go out somewhere and just talk and joke and laugh, right? They could bring that out of you. So if you have an Aries friend, maybe turn to them. Underneath the deck, you got the Queen of Presents. And she's baking something. It just feels like, things will pick up, okay? As long as you give yourself a chance and keep that hope alive, as hard as it is, keep it alive. You are going to get to a better state, okay? A better mental state. So group 3, I wish you guys luck. Please work on this, okay? There is hope. There's always hope. And remember that if you want to follow for more, all my socials are linked down below. Also where you can support me, get a personal reading, and more. I did start posting spicy writing, little scenes and stuff on my Ko-fi memberships if anyone is interested in spicy stuff. But yeah, more is coming. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this. I will see you guys next time.